Right, we're going to go into more of the nooks and crannies behind the swing arm, under the chain guard, and all these areas around the back that are really difficult to get to. Like I say, these are an absolute must. Never used, you can never use too much of this stuff. Like I said, it's really cheap, really concentrated. Just spray it on as much as you want. Just continuing the other side of the wheel. Make sure you get back of your brake disc or sprocket, depending on which side it's on. Right, I'm going to give this a rinse down now because it's really hot and I don't really want this to start drying on the bike. Again, if it's normal conditions, not too hot, you can just leave this on and finish the whole thing, rinse it down at the end, but it's really, really warm today, so I'm going to give it a blow off now. I'm going to do the inside of the swing arm on this side of the bike now. I'm going to go in with a bit of a softer wheel wool. There's quite a big gap here, so right, this is the large EZ detail wheel brush. So I'm going to get into the back of the wheel just here behind the swing arm to get the dirt out of there. You're going to have one of these if you want to clean your chain, clean your bike, get the chain lubricant off from underneath things. Again, they are reasonably expensive, between £8 and £10, but they last forever. I've had this one for about 3 years. As you can see, it's probably started to bush out a little bit by now, but it still does just as good a job. I'm going to spray on some more Surfex foam onto the brake caliper. Spray a little into the brush. Also going to get in and around the back of the ABS sensor and into where the disc lies around the back of that. What we're going to do underneath here now, again, there's quite a lot of chain lubricant splattered up on the inside, splattered up here and even onto the seat. There's more around the other side for obvious reasons, because that's where the chain is. So again, Surfex HD. Now, this is another brush you might want to buy. This is the EZ Detail or EZ Detail. I'll call it the bog brush because that's what it looks like. Again, they're not particularly cheap, but they do last for ages. I've had this one again 2 to 3 years at least. Still works as it would when I purchased it. So you want to get under it, scrub all this out. Everything. Watch out, right. Not really great. I'll move around to this side now. Again, this is the worst area. Chain lube all splattered up the back of the number plate holder. All under here. More Surfex. Back to the large easy detail brush now, just to do behind here. Always use the biggest brush that you've got. If it's, you know, for obvious reasons, it gives you more to work with. Also get behind here. Not stop. Do that in a minute. Wheel woolies again. Oh, go. Oh, really good. Don't forget to get behind. If you've got these covers, make sure you get behind them. This is where grit gets trapped and ruin your fork seals. So try and get behind things like this. Oh, in this bucket, really weak solution of Surfex. No idea anywhere at all. Just a scrape a little bit of foam, just get a little bit of lubricant from it. Again, same procedure. Try and get around the back of any covers you've got on your fork. Right, we're going to do a pre-rinse on the bike now. You can use a snow foam, pre-wash, whatever. You can put Surfex on it if you want. Whatever you feel is good for you, do that. I use HDD Road Rage plus Surfex and or Bilt Hamber Touchless or Bilt Hamber Autofoam, depending on how dirty the bike is. It's not very dirty, so this is more than adequate. Right, I'll give it a pre-rinse. I'm going to leave that for a minute or two, not too long because it's really warm. Again, don't want it drying on the surface. If it does dry for any reason, you get patches where you've got dried on product, use the same product over the top and then rinse off again. Normally it gets rid of it straight away. So. Right, I'm going to spray this on. This is a snow foam. I don't use it as a snow foam. This is going to be my shampoo. Again, if you don't want to do that, you can work out of a bucket. I just find it just as easy to do it like this. Use a couple of mitts. Don't dunk them in the bucket, particularly with a matte finish bike. You're asking for trouble. You cannot repair this paintwork on these bikes by polishing it out, so you've got to be extremely careful with it. These wash mitts are fantastic, really cheap off Amazon. You can get 10 for approximately £15 or thereabouts, or you can get them from AliExpress. All the stuff I use, I will leave a link in the descriptions. I'm not affiliated to anybody at all. I use these products because I like them and they work and they're cost effective. Spray a little foam onto the so we want it pretty quick getting around the bike because it is warm. Don't really want it left with any stain in it, help it. Right, we're going to rinse down now, just check over the bike if we missed any areas. That's rinsed down now. Take care to get behind any nooks and crannies. You think where soap might be lying, particularly on Ducatis where you've got these frame holes. Make sure there's no detergent left in there. What we're going to do now is dry the bike down, a combination of a blower and some towels. Again, matte paint work, try and steer clear of it with any cloths or anything, because again, any scratches, you're not going to get them out, you're going to need a repaint, so it's quite important phase. So I'm going to start with the tank up here and then start with the tank. what's been left behind now, because of the hot conditions and water quality, we've got water spotting all over the mudguard and probably all over the bike. As you can see, there's little spots all over. There's tiny spots on the headlight. Don't know if they're showing up too well in the camera, but they are there. I've got a special product that will get... Right, this is Koch Chemie FSE Finish Spray Exterior. It's got extremely mild acid in it that will remove water spotting. You can, if you're washing a car, you can spray it on the panel. Maybe not in this heat, but on bikes I tend to just spray it on a cloth, wipe it over and then buff it off. It really does leave a really nice finish and doesn't alter what finish you've already got, so it doesn't put a shine on anything. Just mist the towel. There you go, gone. And headlight.
What's the spots on this?
Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to apply Nanolex Matte Final Finish, which is a detail spray, and Matte Paint Sealant, which is a paint sealant. So, like a wax, slightly different. It's a chemical bond with a spray. You can't use wax on matte finishes for obvious reasons. You'll put a shine on it. This does not leave any shine, does not change the texture or the colour of the paint in any way. So we're going to apply again.
Is this the paint sealant now?
This is the paint sealant. So as you can see, it's just flashing straight off. Doesn't need to be buffed. It's flashing off too quick.
Is that because it's hot?
Yeah, and it's black. think that the thing today is work quick because it's really hot.